unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. ABF Environmental. Complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group. Insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth. Take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And the Shoulder Reliever, the patented doctor-created 40-day shoulder plan solution that works better than pain meds or expensive surgery or your money back.
Good afternoon from Brother Rice High School. John Losey with you today for today's BRSN and LLR Sports presentation of Brother Rice Lacrosse. Brother Rice Warriors welcoming in Forest Hills Central. In today's action, the Warriors suffered a difficult loss to St. Xavier yesterday, 17-4, the worst home defeat in Ambrose history. Now, less than 24 hours, they're back here against the Forest Hill Central team sitting at 1-3, but dealing with their own identity questions after losses to Matawan and Clarkston. Today is not just about winning, it's about response. Which team can establish who they are first? Warriors won the face-off, and starting off in the offensive zone here. N.J. Tullio did a great job yesterday for the Warriors at the X. And Forest Hill Central will come out of there with it and look to clear here to start this one as we are early on here in the first. That's going to be an errant pass. Number 25, the goaltender for the Rangers, Michael Timmer. He's a junior goaltender. Early on looked similar to yesterday in terms of the Warriors' spacing. Offensively, the Warriors were stagnant all day long, suffocated by St. X's punishing defense. The Warriors fell behind early and never recovered, and things went from bad to worse as the Warriors continually turned the ball over and defensively had no answer for the Bombers. Back at it, fires, got it, and the Warriors jump out early here. Getting that first goal. To start this one back at the X. As I mentioned, N.J. Tullio, 75% win rate yesterday against St. Xavier. It was the one bright spot along with LSM. Ben Wechter. Wechter was all over the field. Ground balls caused turnovers. The Warriors never led yesterday, trailed all game long. Number 11 for the Warriors, Luke Ruskowski. Rangers coming in here led by head coach Andy Shira. Coming off a disappointing season last year. Another errant pass and an unforced turnovers, and off to the races come the Rangers. Give it away, give it away, give it away now, as the ball is now corralled by the Rangers. Long pass to the parking lot, and that one will head out to St. Regis. So the Warriors with 2 turnovers to start. The Rangers matched them with 2 themselves. The only difference is the Warriors have won 2 faceoffs and have 1 goal. Ben Wechter, number 30 for the Warriors, be attending Duke University in 2 years. He's just a junior. Lone bright spot yesterday along with NJ Tulio. Offensively, the Warriors had nothing. Scandalaris, just a freshman, he's going to go down. And down go the Warrior into the sidelines, but he does save it. Nice work there by Groszkowski. Going to go back to Forest Hill Central. As you can imagine, while it may look nice on your television screen, weather-wise, the wind is like Edmund Fitzgerald winds, probably. When those northern winds come early, I got a feeling Ben Wechter is going to have a lot of caused turnovers today. He did yesterday, and that was against an extremely strong team. Fires, and the Warriors, another answer. And the Warriors jump out to a 2-0 lead here on the Rangers. Had a game earlier today. The University of Detroit Mercy Titans hosted. Whoops, we got gloves flying. We got all kinds of things. Cats and dogs. It's anarchy. This one's going to go over to the Rangers as Tulio's going to lose his first draw of the day, our first catch of the day. I'm trying to block the wind for you folks. Hopefully that's coming through A-OK. I'm going to turn up my volume as well. Maybe that will help everyone. It's almost like you're in a wind tunnel. Good job by Colin. It sounded like his mom saying congratulations to him, so good job, Colin. .24 for the Warriors there, Michael Keena. He's a junior defenseman. Kene, yep, butchered it again. At least I'm consistent. I pick a name and I stick with it pretty much forever. Solich, I got that one right, didn't I? Salich, yep, see, just wanted to make sure. We should just start the game by naming the players that I have it fixed in my head is going to be something that it isn't. Number 2, Brady Salich, important cog in the Brother Rice offense. Had a rough one yesterday, just like the entire Brother Rice team. And I got to tell you, the broadcast team here at the BRSN, wide open. Fire is going to be wide. As Colin Group, he may have groupies, but he's just Group. Kind of like Roop. Shout out to Ruprick. What was Ruprick's first name? Bob Ruprick, that's right, Roop. Or you go Snoop, Snoop-a-Loop. Bring your green hat and your green jersey. Give and go, got it. Hello, Rangers. Oh, Henry, Mac. Is going to get the Rangers on the scoreboard. And we're going to sit here at 2-1. Forest Hills coming in here 1-3, as I mentioned. They went down and had a real difficult time against Carmel. Carmel is by far one of the top teams in the Midwest. Probably the best team Carmel's ever had. Wechter's got it. Swing easy when it's breezy. Brady Salich. Scandalaris had room there, didn't need to fire that one from Grosse Pointe. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. As I mentioned, the Titans lost to the LIU Sharks. LIU is #1 in the NEC, and the Titans had them 7-7 going into the fourth. Unfortunately, couldn't hold on or couldn't pull ahead and lost 9-7. But always great being down at Titan Field. Fires, that's going to be a save, as Michael Timmer makes his second save of the day. And he's going to go, and he's going to pass it. Lost that one in the sunshine. Sunshine of your light. And there's that man, Ben Wechter. Shout out to his dad, Adam Wechter. And Jen Wechter, former Jenny Ariel. It's a great scene, though. Hope you all are enjoying it, watching this in 4K, wherever you might be. The Warriors at defeat yesterday again, 17-4. And I mentioned it on the broadcast yesterday, but I'll bring it up again. Scandalaris, we're going to get a slashing penalty. You know what? We never get to see penalties. Let's take a look at that. And I will say that in Ohio, they let that go. But, I think early on this look from Rice looks the same. Spacing is tight, not much off-ball movement. Everything feels reactive again for the Warriors. Man-up opportunity here. Could use it as they lead 2-1 against the Rangers. Back to the same spot. Scandalaris! There you go. Stepping and firing. And this one 3-1. Had a good chat with head coach Andy Shira last week, catching up. Been a while. A lot of positive things going on up there at Forest Hill Central. Youth program trending along nicely. He's got some returning players coming back and helping, and I think that's such a critical aspect of lacrosse in Michigan. Got a procedure. And Andy Shira doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to go ahead and call a quick timeout here. And we'll take this as an opportunity here to always want to thank our sponsors and all that they do to help provide us the value we need to go ahead and present these broadcasts for everybody here. And it wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Signature Associates. It's proudly sponsoring this broadcast by the Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the Sale Leaseback Premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a pricing analysis on file for future decision making. Call Sale Leaseback founder Luke Timmis, class of 2010, at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421. Thank you so much, everybody at the Sale Leaseback Team. All right, so I'm not going to give Coach Shira a timely timeout on that one. I just think that was more of a random timeout. So he's going to remain at 0 in the timely timeout column so far this season. Now, mind you, I've only seen 1 1/2 of his games, and he didn't have any timely timeouts then. But there's still plenty of time in the season. That award goes to, at the end of the season, the coach with the most timely timeouts during the season. The Warriors have too many players on the field, which is never a good idea. You could try it, but typically it draws the error of the officials. I think you want to get the ball away from whoever Wechter is covering with that long pole. Good pickup. Oh, nice move. Good move in there. Here we go, off to the races. Nice job. Was that number 16 for the Warriors? Jacob Galsey. And you could see at the end of the game yesterday, the Warriors working in a lot of new players because, you know, here at Brother Rice, you need to perform. And, you know, it gives everybody the opportunity. The best players are going to play, and whoever's playing the best is going to see the field. And so I would imagine after that defeat, changes were going to be afoot for the Warriors. Nice move back behind. Nope, errant pass again, and just you can't throw it over the top of the defense. It just, with long poles, it's no good. Michael Timmer likes to wheel it up, and there's another tip in the middle, gonna get through. Whoa, almost went in there. Ricochet romance going on inside. Feed, good look, yep. And the Rangers are gonna find the back of the net. And so we've got a 3-2 game now. A very competitive first quarter for both teams. But listen, Forest Hills Central, they're not going to come down here and lay down. They came in ready. They're not easing into this. For a 1-3 team, this is a real opportunity game, and it's happened in the past. Win or lose, Andy Shira always gets the most out of his kids against Rice. Wechter, post, and a ricochet romance. So Ben Wechter, who finds the post a lot, off to the races. Luke Hooper. Nice hit inside, Michael. Nice play, and I promise you, because I've been in those locker room meetings with head coach Chawla and head coach Hamilton, and the Warriors didn't hit anybody yesterday. It was Olay defense city. And so today, I'm sure that was made very clear. Be physical. Be fair. That's going to be trip with possession. Should be, but no call. Ball is randomly in front of the net. Got to get a play on as Michael Timmer's going to have it again, and good outlet pass, and the Rangers will clear, get a touch. Number 18 for the Warrior is Caden Hong on defense. Edmund Fitzgerald wind blowing. Counting down here to the end of the first quarter. Rangers looking to tie this one up. Good defense. Warriors much more aggressive today, as Lars Dupuis is going to get harassed by Frank Gallo, and that'll do it here. So that'll do it here. End of the first. Warriors and Rangers locked up in a good one. Warriors are going to lead this one 2-1, or I'm sorry, 3-2 as we hit the first intermission. Take this opportunity to talk to our sponsors. Always happy to talk about them. And Brother Rice Warriors Lacrosse is proudly sponsored by Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, America's #1 sales leaseback provider, providing unlocked capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And the shoulder reliever, the patented doctor-created 40-day shoulder pain solution that works better than pain meds or expensive surgery or your money back. Dr. Carroll's shoulder reliever, I've used it, I like it, and it is very, very helpful. All right, let's get back at it here. Second quarter underway, 3-2. Interesting first quarter, I guess you could say. Rice really winning the possessions. Haven't turned it into too much, only 3 goals. But a number of empty possessions down at the other end. The Warriors need to do a better job, a little more efficiency on offense. The defense played okay. Ball down. Who's going to pick it up? Don't know what we have over there. It's going to go. It's pointing to the white. It's going to go over to the Warriors. Good hustle over there by Brady Salic. Salic is going to get a touch. He's going to take a whack or two from Parker Udi. Sit, Ubu, sit. I'd like to see Joe Getty Lee get going here a little bit. A lot of these players just seem to be trying to find their footing, and it is early. It's going to be blocked. It's going to be eaten. That's going to be another post. So 2 posts for the Warriors. Ball down. Have not mentioned Frank Biardi, who had 2 goals yesterday for the Warriors, 2 of the 4 by way of number 33. Scandalaris back behind, 31. In, good save. No changing of the plane for the Warriors as Brady Belowski, a sophomore midfielder, went high to high. Easy save for Michael Timmer. So another empty possession for the Warriors. Weston Kurkowski out there. So again, a number of new players seeing quality minutes here early for the Warriors as the defense yesterday. That's going to find the back of the net. What are they going to say? They're pointing. Yep, that's going to count. Let's take a look at it again. Are going to tie this one up at 3. Couldn't see who got that one, but I can gather number 9, I believe. Brody Newcoop. Ball's coming out. It's going to go green ball. So the Warriors struggling a little bit at the X today. Again, quick turnaround after that. Ball down, pushing. Watch out for the hold. Good pickup, good ground ball. Nice job by in. One more. Up, had him. He had Biardi on the backside there. Didn't see him soon enough. And now the Warriors will retreat. Second quarter action. Warriors and Rangers knotted up at 3. There's Big Frank. Good save. Nice save by Michael Timmer. Ball down. Another empty possession for the Warriors. Those are starting to add up. Very athletic netminder, and he is a risk taker. Look at him wheeling and dealing. And you got a timeout by head coach Andy Shira. And that is a timely timeout, however. I'm going to go with that one as a timely timeout simply because the netminder was way, way downfield. But you know what this does? That's exactly right. Gives us an opportunity to talk about our alumni sponsors. Exactly right. Here they are. Recognizing our alumni sponsors, former Brother Rice players and coaches who continue to support the program and make these broadcasts possible. Luke Timmis, class of 2010, current coach and former varsity player. John Youssef, 2003. Jason Geis, 1996. Brendan Robinson, player, 1996. Andel Vitiglio, former player, 1995 as well. Nate Tullio, 1994. Timmy Nelson, 1992, former coach and varsity player. John Fry, former lacrosse player. Mark Carroll, former lacrosse player. Robert Byerline, also known as Scooby, class of 1988. And Dr. Mike Carroll, class of 1997. And we'd also like to thank an anonymous donor for their support. To all of our alumni sponsors, thank you for your continued commitment to Brother Rice Lacrosse. All right, back at it. Coach Shira with a good timeout as he knew Timmer was a little out of his element, almost like the dark side of the moon, as he was not only on the other side of midfield, but in the offensive zone, past the restraining line. And when goalies get past the restraining line, the alarm bells go up for coaches. Womp, womp, womp. So Coach Shira picks up his first timely timeout of the season. His mom will be happy. Shout out to his mom. I know she's listening out there. Rangers, I mean, that was just that was Ole defense again. We saw that a lot yesterday where the Warriors, St. X players just walking freely as if they were goat herders in a shepherd looking for their sheep. We're going to get a trip. We're going to get a trip with possession, so that'll be a penalty on Brody Newcorp. So the Warriors are going to go man up here, 8:13 remaining in the half. Warriors obviously less than 24 hours to respond here to that defeat against St. X. And I think at this point it's not so much mental, or not so much physical as it is mental. Now we're going to get a push on the Warriors. Going to go back the other way as Brady Salic is going to get the push, and the ball is going to go over to Forest Hill Central, man down. Still 44 seconds left in this one. Got another player down, and that's going to go back to the Warriors. So the Warriors and the Rangers exchange pushes. And the Warriors still have 33 seconds left in the penalty to try and get something cooking here. But so far, this has been a game of wasted opportunities for the Warriors in the offensive zone. Like I said, I was hoping to see Joe Lee. Joe Lee gets that one, another save. Downtown, one pass and a shot by the Warriors is not ideal. Another clear for Forest Hill Central. So we're even strength as the Warriors got one shot on goal in that 1 minute man-up opportunity. Caden Hong, number 18. I like the black cleats. Looks good. Mentioned a couple of years ago, I think it was 2023, Rangers were having a tough time early on in the season, and the Warriors came up to Forest Hill Central. The Warriors won the game, but Coach Shira told me after the game that, and really later on in the season, that it really was a turning point for the team as they were able to really build off of that. But Wechter's got some room and space. This one's going. It's fire time. It's fire time. Wechter goes high and wide. That's going to head towards my car. You got a timeout here by head coach Ajay Chawla. He has seen enough and would like to talk it over. And once again, we will take this opportunity to talk about one of our sponsors, the folks at Clada Chiropractic Wellness Center. When pain is not an option, trust Clada Chiropractic Wellness Center to keep you in the game. Our expert care helps local families and athletes recover and get better results faster so you can perform at your peak on and off the field. Call 248-298-3100 or visit their website, cladachiropractic.com, for more information. That's 248-298-3100. Thank you so much. Newer sponsor for the Brother Rice Sports Network, Clada Chiropractic. I keep saying I'm going to get over there, but I have not. Maybe during the off season. Maybe you can help me with my running. I'm an avid runner, and you just get sore and that lower back. So I'm wondering if Clada Chiropractic can help me out as I train for the next half marathon coming up in just 49 days in the great city of Cleveland, the Cleveland Half Marathon. Anybody who's going to be down there running in that, let me know. So Warriors, timeout by head coach Chawla, and there's a bouncing pass. I've said this for a number of years now. Warriors, for some reason, sticks just don't seem to perform the way that they should, as passes just go into the ground and fly into the crowd. We're going to get a penalty on the Rangers as Parker Yuta Scandalaris is going to miss that one by a fair amount. But the Warriors are going to go man up here with 5:19 remaining in the half. Taking a look at the head-to-head matchup between Forest Hill Central and the Warriors. The Warriors have won the last four, 2025, 23, 21, and 19. Last win for the Rangers came back in 2018, a 12-5 victory right here at Brother Rice, en route to their undefeated season and state championship. Salic with it. Ooh. Frank Biardi, number 33, just rifled one, but directly into the midsection of Michael Timmer. He's going to feel that one tomorrow. Joer Vanderveen with it over there. Failure to possess. That'll be a turnover for the Rangers. Good ride by the Warriors as Vanderveen could not intervene and find someone to clear the ball. And she stepped on the ball. It's much more enjoyable doing the BRSN LLR sports broadcast compared to ESPN Plus. Because when I say things like she stepped on the ball, the folks in Connecticut come back and say, what did he just say? I'd like everyone to watch where the passes are. Are they up? Are they down? Are they where they need to be? Because when you start spending countless time, that is a long range shot. That one headed toward Lou Conroy's house behind Brother Rice. Lou Conroy, Brother Rice graduate, head coach of Marion Girls Lacrosse, Brother Rice's sister school across the moat. Another good save as Mike Lee Timmer is really doing a great job, a number of saves here, keeping the Rangers in this one. Deadlock, good play by Hong. Big hit there, late flag. Let's take a look at that one again. I want to see that one again. Penalty on Forest Hill Central. Warriors are going to go man up again. The last one produced a couple of shots, but did not hit pay dirt. So Warriors continue to pick up the possessions and the opportunities, but have not capitalized at all, as the Rangers have done a nice job defensively. And Mikey Timmer, I'm calling him Mikey because I heard a mom, inside. There they go. There they go. Big Frankie inside. Frank the Tank is going to find pay dirt there for the Warriors up here 4-3. I heard a birthday welcome for Brady. Not sure which team or which Brady. There's a good win by NJ. NJ needed that one, but Salic couldn't handle the in tight timeout. Yep, timeout, good timeout. That is another timely timeout there by head coach Ajay Chawla, as we sit here at 4-3 with 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Let's take this opportunity now. I want to talk about something that is near and dear to me, and that is the MHSAA. One thing that I don't think many people know about is that as we sit here today, right now, the MHSAA has no location for this year's boys and lacrosse state finals in June. For the past 2 years, the games have been played at the University of Michigan and their beautiful facility up there. We worked extremely hard to get that in place, but that agreement is no longer active. And with the finals just a couple of months away, the Boys and Girls Championships, Division 1 and 2, currently don't have a home. It's something the lacrosse community will be watching closely, because these are the biggest games of the year, and the kids deserve a stage that should reflect that. So just something I want everyone to know as of right now, and you can see on your screen right there, that's what the website is, not the star and the arrows, but the fact that site TBD, and we're sitting here at the end of March, and there is no home for the state finals here in the state of Michigan. I have a suspicion of I know where they're going to end up by default, and I think anybody who knows me and lacrosse knows where that is leading me to think. Salic fires that one wide. Shot that's going to be high and wide. So the Warriors just firing shots randomly from different spots. I'm not sure if that's a set play, but I don't think so. And then another turnover. So the Warriors not looking like a team that is really in sync after that defeat yesterday. got a very late flag. I'll tell you, head coach Ajay Chawla is not going to be happy about that one, as that one, let's see if we can. And so Forest Hill Central is going to go man up. We're going to get a push with possession, 1 minute penalty on Joe Lee. And the Rangers with a chance to tie this one up before we hit the end of the half. Errant pass, it's going to stay in, but good hustle over there by the Warriors. They're going to cause the turnover. Oh, they're going to call a push? Ooh, I don't know about that one. That one is not ideal if they're going to call a push. That's got to go to the Warriors. Oof. That one is going to be suspect. I mean, Forrest Hill, he dropped the ball, and then the Warrior player went towards it. There was no blatant push on that one, but that's the way it goes. Ref saw it like it is. He's got the whistle. He's got the power. Rangers taking their time. 15 seconds left on the man-up opportunity. Good feed inside. Oh, he had him too. He was open, but a good look. And Wechter's got it off to the races with 1:20 remaining here in the half. Wechter's going to fire another one, I think. Nope. They jumped up on him, did not let that one happen. Biardi's got it. Back to Wechter. So Warriors now, a minute remaining here in the half, lead it 4-3. First year the Warriors have played back-to-back with Forest Hill Central since 2018 and 2019. Joe Lee with it. Joe Lee is going to fire wide. I think Joe Getty Lee is a critical part of the Warriors' offense, and I think it's very important that they get him going. That's another post. Warriors have had 3 posts today. Scandalaris has 4 or 5 shots. Got another whistle. This one's going to go back to the Warriors with 36.7 seconds remaining. You can actually see it on your screen, bottom right. I don't need to count it down. We didn't have the graphics working at the University of Detroit today. Salic wide. Warriors' shooting percentage is very low. 20 seconds remaining here. I think head coach Andy Shira is going to be very happy going into the half 4-3. And if he can steal one here, he would be ecstatic being able to be tied going into the half. Go, go, go. Not going to happen. And that'll do it here and end the first half. Through the first half, Warriors lead this one 4-3, but again, this isn't about the scoreboard. It was about whether Brother Rice looks like a team that's responded from the defeat yesterday from St. X. But I think there's still some carryover from that game, as the Warriors have not been sharp in different aspects on the field. We're going to take a break here. We're going to go and talk to some more of our sponsors and thank them. So enjoy this video, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes for the second half of this action on the Brother Rice Sports Network. Brother Rice leads Forest Hill Central 4-3, and we'll be right back.
BRSN broadcast presentation of Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, which is proudly sponsored by Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And the Shoulder Reliever, the patented doctor-created 40-day shoulder plan solution that works better than pain meds or expensive surgery or your money back.
High net worth families often ask me why they should entrust their financial future to an independent wealth advisor like Familia Wealth. Familia's recommendations are crafted to serve your family's distinct financial needs and priorities because we are free from the constraints of corporate-driven investment products, incentives, and dictates. Plus, Familia also provides tax, estate, and philanthropic guidance. And the Familia Wealth team always gives families like yours the continuity and personal attention you deserve.
ABF Environmental offers complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services for projects of all sizes. Environmental solutions addressing the specific regulatory, financial, and operational needs of each client. Go to abfenvironmental.com to request your site assessment today. Signature Associate Sale Leaseback Team, founded by Luke Timmis, America's #1 sale leaseback provider. Did you know sale leasebacks typically generate a 25 to 50% premium above appraised value? Our qualified sale leaseback experts create competitive offer processes among the thousands of real estate investors globally that are aggressively pursuing sale leaseback transactions. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the sale leaseback premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a sale leaseback analysis on file for future decision making. So call or text us today at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421. Experience innovative business, group benefit, and personal insurance solutions from Doran Mayhew Insurance Group. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group helps clients minimize risk and achieve their financial goals. Brother Rice Lacrosse parents Matt Coons and John Fry proudly sponsor these BRSN lacrosse broadcasts. Log on to doraninsurance.com to get covered with the industry leaders today.
Hi, I'm John Losey, 55 years old from Michigan. I'm a broadcaster with Brother Rice Sports Network and also LLR Sports. I'm here to talk to you today about the shoulder reliever. I, like most of you, are trying to fight the aging process. I was an athlete in high school, also in college, and I still try to stay active. I'm an avid golfer, I'm a runner, and I also travel a lot for work. And one thing that I experienced in 2021 was I got struck by the aging process. Shoulder pain, shoulder injury, shoulder surgery. And so I had major shoulder surgery in 2021. 6 months after my recovery, I started to have the same feelings in my left shoulder. And it was at that point in time that I said, I'm going to have surgery again on this one. And I didn't want to. It was at that point that I was introduced to Dr. Mike Carroll and the shoulder reliever. Now, I've known Dr. Mike and his family for over 40 years. His younger brother, Mark, is a dear friend of mine. But I tell you that just for context. I wouldn't make this recommendation to you or do this testimonial unless I believed in it, and it also helped me. And that's what I did. Dr. Mike gave this to me. I had tried bands, cryotherapy, anything I could do to help that shoulder relief in my left shoulder. Nothing worked. Using this, just within the first week, I could feel a difference. After 2 weeks, I was now feeling even more stronger than I was before. And the good thing about this product is that it has a money-back guarantee. There's no reason not to try this. If you've tried other things, try this because it will help you help manage that aging process, help you feel a little bit stronger, and help you manage the pain that just comes with the aging process.
The Brother Rice College Prep curriculum unlocks each student's potential while nurturing respect, integrity, character, and excellence. Key to the transformative experience is the Center for Learning and Achievement, a dynamic hub fostering experiential learning, leadership skills, character development, innovative thinking, and academic success. Enrichment opportunities encompass a wide range of electives, from our award-winning Mech Warriors robotics and the debate teams, to business, art, broadcasting, marketing, engineering, and the performing arts. The enduring bonds of brotherhood are forged through the cultivation of mutual respect, unwavering support, and shared experiences. These connections transform into the unparalleled brotherhood that develops in the classroom, on the athletic fields, during Kairos retreats, and is fortified by the Band of Brothers program, where students lead, interact, befriend, and enjoy the camaraderie as brothers across all grades. Remarkable young boys become extraordinary young men while sharing traditions that build a sense of belonging. Students are offered many avenues to nurture, fortify, and actively express their faith. These encompass engaging in liturgical celebrations, daily prayer, meaningful service projects and mission trips, transformative retreats, and faith-centered programs. With 80 state championship titles, the most in Michigan, Brother Rice has a rich athletic tradition and is a shining example of the harmonious fusion of academics and athletics. Student athletes undergo a transformation that extends beyond enhancing their physical prowess and athletic abilities. They are provided with a platform to develop crucial life skills such as teamwork, dedication, responsibility, determination, and leadership. The counseling team prioritizes the well-being of the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, offering comprehensive support, focusing on academic success, college guidance, and mental wellness. Counselors connect with students one-on-one and are readily available to offer each student, from the challenged learner to the gifted scholar, the support that they may need throughout their high school journey. With a 4-year college planning program addressing every aspect of the process, Brother Rice students attend and graduate from the nation's best colleges and universities and service academies. We are Brother Rice, where students are animated to learn and empowered to achieve, creating a lifelong foundation for personal, educational, and professional pursuits beyond high school, each uniquely prepared to leave his mark on the world. Here, we welcome you with open arms to discover friendship, acceptance, knowledge, spirit, faith, success, and yourself.
And we're back. Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield, Michigan. I'm your host, John Losey. This is the BRSN Sports Network and LLR Sports. Warriors and Rangers locked in a battle here this afternoon as we sit at 4-3. But really the question coming in here was, how were the Warriors going to respond after the defeat to St. X yesterday? And I think that the jury is still out, to be honest with you, as there was some bright spots and other spots not so much. And the Rangers have hung in there. Nice job in goal by Mikey Timmer. And again, calling him Mikey because we're sitting right here next to the Forest Hills parents section. And they're calling him Mikey, so Mama call him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. Parents call him Mikey. I'm going to call him Mikey. Warriors will be back in action against St. John's, back to the Catholic League as we take on more wind. It's almost like we're in a storm on the big lake they call Michigumi. Warriors have a tough stretch coming up here. They've got St. John's coming up in April. And here we go, back at the X, NJ Tulio, who's not had his way with his opponent as he has so far this season. Wechter is going to take a hit. We're going to get a call there. Yes, there's a flag from yonder. So Ben Wechter there being aggressive in the open field. He's going to draw the penalty. And the Warriors will start this third quarter here, man up, leading 4-3. But a lot of empty. That's going to be shot low and wide as Lewis Brandt, number 26, I believe. Biardi's got one. There they go, and that's that man I talked about. What I say, who do we want getting in the action? And that is Joe Geddy Lee, and that's what I, as the doctor of the broadcast booth, ordered. And Joe Lee finds the back of the net, and the Warriors jump out and extend their lead to 5-1. Sorry, 5-3. The Warrior faithful wishes it was 5-1, but it's not. NJ starting to make his presence felt as he's won the first two to start this. And I gotta think that the coaching staff said, hey, listen, you can win every face-off in the second half, NJ. We've seen you do it before. So Wechter being a little more aggressive offensively with that long pole. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to dodge with a long pole, and he lost it, but he's gonna scrum and fight, and he's gonna come out of there with it. Ball in front, loose. Coming down, who's gonna pick it up? Somebody. Salic has got it. And Wechter's gonna head back over, and Joe Geddy Lee is gonna step onto the field and complete the change. He already had it, lost it. Down again. Scandalaris is gonna olay that one. So unforced turnover for the Warriors. And the Rangers look to clear. They have struggled on the clear in the first half. It seems that the only one to do something was Michael Timmer. See what, a nice job, a good clear by Timmer. He has been a stalwart for the Rangers here in this first half, making great saves, and then also being a threat with his legs. A handful of clears, making the Warriors have to think twice about pressing out. Good work there as Frank Gallo working hard against number 17 there, Lars Dupee. Shot there, didn't get through. Ooh, that hurt, as someone's gonna take one. Ouch, 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 downstairs. Take a look at that one again, see where it caught him. Didn't catch where he got it, but hopefully he is A-okay, as the officials are speaking. That one hurt. Down population, you bro. So we'll reset everything here as the Rangers will restart, trailing 5-3. Warriors looking to be a little more aggressive defensively, I think, as you can see Warriors defense pressing out a little bit more. I think you can see some of the differences there. No, it's going to be outside. That was a mom goal. Brody Nienkoop. Officials whistle, didn't see what he called. Green ball. Usually there's a reason for it. Wechter with another takeaway. He again doing everything in his power to be able to, there it is again, Wechter again, heck of a player, heck of a player. He's a disruptor, all right, no question about it. Ben Wechter headed to Duke. I mentioned one of the few bright spots yesterday. He is a disruptor out on the field, and you can see they, really to start that half, they tried to work him into the offense a little bit, and he got stripped, but you can see what he does even after losing the ball, and so to be able to put him in the offensive zone, I think as the season goes on, you might see more and more of that. Devlin Jerome down in Ohio, one of the first to really make use of the long pull on offense. Good defense by the Rangers. Nice take and go wide. As Passon had a good shake 'em up, but couldn't find the cage. Warriors having a little bit of trouble finding the range and really putting it on cage. I think the shots are going to be very high in terms of numbers, but the shots on goal and the shots on goal percentage, I expect to be fairly low. Long range, Salic, saved by Timmer. Udi's got it. Nice play. Michael's going to lose it out of bounds. So good takeaway, just couldn't come up with the ground ball. I think Michael has earned himself a little more playing time here on his performance so far today. Warriors a little more physical today, but I think that's what they're going to need. Lou Barrett, big kid. Need to be more and more physical. Good outlet. Wechter lost it, went backwards, just popped out of his stick. So unforced turnover. Wechter wants it back, and that's what you do when you're a good player. Make a mistake, then you fix it. Fires, yeah, that's smoke show. That's where Scandalaris is going to live and breathe. As assist goes to Wechter, but Scandalaris, that's exactly the shot that you want to see. Right there, time, space, 15 step down, pay dirt. And the Warriors open up a 3-goal lead here on the Rangers, 6-3. And that's what the Warriors, they really need to do. Yesterday, we're just going to forget about yesterday right now. Not forget about it, but offensively, you can't take too much out of that game yesterday, but they need to generate more opportunities in unsettled situations, also on the break. And they got to stop these unforced turnovers like the one that's about to happen potentially. Oh, they give him a timeout? Oh, head coach Shire's not going to be happy about that one. More whistles blowing, but that was a quick timeout. I think that, well, I don't know. Maybe that one is going to be debatable because I don't think he got the timeout in time. But either way, if you're looking to introduce your kids to lacrosse, the Viking Lacrosse League is the perfect place to start. Open to boys and girls from pre-K through 3rd grade, Viking Lacrosse teaches the fundamentals in a fun, game-based environment every Saturday at St. Hugo's Field in Bloomfield Hills. This 5-week session kicks off on May 16th, and registration includes a lacrosse stick and a jersey, everything they need to get started. Established in 1981, Viking Lacrosse is one of the longest-running youth programs in Metro Detroit, helping generations of players fall in love with the game. Visit VikingLax.com to register your son or daughter today. That's VikingLax.com. Whoa. The November whims have come early here in the BRSN Catbird seat. Viking lacrosse run by my partner in BRSN, Mark Rottenberg, who's right next to me, and John Youssef, who anyone who's followed this broadcast knows John Youssef is a pillar in the community. Shout out to John Youssef. All right, 6-3 Warriors, 5:12 remaining here. And a takeaway. Salic is going to lose it, get it back. Maybe. Ball up in the air, sticks flying, balls up in the air, people looking up like they're looking for the fireworks show on the 4th of July. And we're going to get some sort of a call going back to the Rangers. So the Warriors with another turnover. And the Rangers will have another opportunity here to chop into the Warriors' lead as we hit the under 5-minute mark here in this one. Question mark, good defense by the Warriors, letting them peel back, long range, didn't get through. Parents got it, good outlet to Wechter, that's a good person to find. Warriors can have numbers if they hurry. Fires, ooh, that's gonna hit off a helmet and bounce toward the moat at Marion. There are no alligators in the moat. There might have been back in 1988. At least was that's what Frank Carrico used to tell me in algebra class. Passon is gonna bounce one back to Salic. Warriors lead this one 6-3 over the Rangers. Rangers coming off 2 tough losses. Matawan they lost 7-6. Feet inside, didn't get it. Another good save by Timmer. And then the Rangers lost at Clarkston 9-7 last week. Long pass, way too long, but it's going to get through and they're going to get away with it. Rangers speed in the offensive zone. Gabe Larson feeds backside, nobody there. A lot of white jerseys. People falling down again. Push, it's going to go to the Warriors. Nope, well, he got it anyway, so play on. Long pole to long pole. Next back behind Scandalaris. He's going to pull it out. The Warriors defense has stepped up here in the third quarter, holding the Rangers scoreless so far. I'm going to guess it was a spirited conversation between the coaching staff and the players. And probably just a continuation from last night's game. We had a low pass again. Fires, oh, good save. That one just hit Timmer, that one hurt. Timmer's getting peppered. He's taking a licking and keep on ticking, but that one hurt. A little chilly, take that one off the side of the foot. Good look there, fires, it's gonna hit somebody in the helmet. That's coming way out. I've never witnessed a lacrosse game where more players look up at the sky. Goodyear, the worst. 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It's been an entertaining game. Hope you're all enjoying it at home. Up, another lost ball turnover, unforced by the Warriors. I'll be diving into the statistics so far this season either tomorrow tomorrow or on Monday. Be heading down to Columbus, Ohio. Michigan State girls club lacrosse team will be in action, actually playing tonight, as I've taken on the role of voice of the Spartan women's club lacrosse team as well. Michael Senry had it. He's going to lose it. Warriors really in. Going to fire that one wide. Needed one more step to greatness. One more step on that one. Warriors and Rangers here as we are under 1 minute, 45 seconds left. Rangers trying to find some sort of offense, as that is a tower of tumbling bodies. Look like Jenga. And the Rangers have been on the schneid for this entire third quarter. Not much happening offensively. Credit to the Warrior defense as they've really stepped up their game here. And a good takeaway by the Warriors there. Carter Tischer is going to lose it. Sticks flying. Going to go green ball. Tischer with a good takeaway, but could not turn that into a possession. 15 seconds left. Long pass, another turnover for the Rangers as Timber's going to fire it. Wechter's got it, 5 seconds, 4. Wechter's going to fire, nope, leads, pass and can't come up with it. It'll go out of bounds, and that'll do it for the third quarter of action, with the Warriors leading this one 6-3. Let's take this opportunity now to take a look at an interesting ranking that was put together by Lax Across America. They recently ranked the 12 greatest Division I lacrosse players to come out of the state of Michigan, and 5 of them listed are Brother Rice legends. Tom Barnes, class of 1986, starred and played at Princeton. Nick Chavillo, class of 1988, John Hopkins. David Morrow, founder of Warrior Lacrosse, 1989 at Princeton. Sergio Perkovic, 2013 Notre Dame, and Jason Alessi, class of 2014 at Yale. A powerful reminder of the legacy of Brother Rice Lacrosse at the highest level of the game. Quality list, no question about it. The Motor City Hitman, Sergio Perkovic. Really captivated the country in those epic games for Notre Dame championship weekend. Alessi with a national championship. Yep, I was there. Great time seeing Jason Alessi raise that trophy in Foxborough, Massachusetts at Gillette Stadium. NJ with a good win. He's going. NJ. Oh, NJ was in, and a good shot, but Michael, that was a great play by NJ. He's had a great season so far, doing a nice job. Wechter causing problems. Somehow that ball stayed in his stick. Might want to check that one. He's in. Bouncer got it. So nice job by Gabe Larson. Not sure how that ball stayed in his stick. Let's take that one all the way back and take a look at it here. We're not going to get to see the takeaway. We'll get to see the bouncer and the goal, as he's going to beat Ryland Parent, and the Rangers score for the first time here in the second half and chop the Warrior lead to 6-4. This is not something the head coaching staff at Brother Rice wanted, letting the Rangers hang around here, but they are in it. I'm going to call a trip. Not going to get the possession call. That's silly talk. Should have been a procedure early, did not call it. But the Rangers now are going to win the faceoff. And an opportunity here to pick up another goal and get a little bit closer to the Warriors in this one. Andrew Karras, junior midfielder. Turns, fires, got it! And Karras sweeps around the backside, and we got ourselves, there it is right there, just swept around defense, reverting back to some old habits from yesterday. And the Rangers now chop the lead, and the Warriors only lead this one 6-5. Important face-off. Lars going to win that one. And so Lars now has won 2 straight to give the Rangers another opportunity here. Rangers have 2 goals here in the 4th. Warriors have yet to find the offensive zone. And that thing they like to call momentum is shifting to the team in green. Slide, see, that was good. And we can take a look at that one again here real quick. Let's see. But you can see the slide. I mean, it still comes late here, but watch, he's going to spin back here in, and there comes the slide. But it got there, but it did cause that turnover. Nice job by the Warriors there defensively, and that's what they're going to need. And they were really playing well defensively through stretches of that. Really, that third quarter was locked down and kept the Rangers at bay. Minimal opportunities on the offensive side of the ball for the Rangers. Fourth quarter has been really a little bit of the opposite, as they've got 2 goals now here in the 4th and chopped the Warriors lead to 6-5. Scandalaris with it. Scandalaris is going to miss that one by a ways away. Good outlet pass, ball down, can't catch it, and that's, again, it's these little ground balls that who's going to pick it up is going to make the difference in this one. Salic had it, he dropped it. Here we go again. Picked up by Brody Newcorp. We're going to get a timeout by head coach Andy Shira. He's going to definitely save a possession there. And he's got the opportunity there to save the possession for the Rangers. So a real close one here. 6-5, 9:22 remaining. Heck of a game. Not sure the Warriors are having the bounce back effect that I think that they hoped that they had. And I mentioned earlier, for Forest Hill Central, this is the kind of game that can really flip the season. They're seeing some vulnerability here in the Warriors. If they watch any of the film from yesterday, they could see a number of glaring holes. Warriors have tightened up a lot of that, especially on the defensive side, especially in the third quarter. But here in the 4th, it's gotten back to more of that sloppy Joes. And again, the Warriors offensively, possessions are there, but they have not capitalized. And the Rangers playing with a little bit more structure as well here in this 4th quarter. Third quarter was a more unsettled situation, not as much structure, not as much consistency offensively, not as much discipline. And now they're starting to do it, but the Warriors can see come out of that timeout are pressing out a little bit more. And you can see that some of, really in that, the 2 goals they just scored were a good move. Feeds up top, got it, fires, going to hit somebody up in the air again. It's like the balloon festival in Howell. Feed wide open, trouble, got it, yep. All alone, Brody Newcorp. And the Rangers have clawed their way all the way back into this one. So you can see this one here on the replay. Can't catch it here, but pay dirt for the Rangers. And we are knotted at 6s. Anybody who went away from this one needs to get right back in the seat, because we got ourselves a deadlock game at 6. Warriors been on the schneid the entire fourth quarter, just as the Rangers were in the third. Big ground ball there by the Warriors. We got a Ranger player down. Shot, Jolie. What did I say? Joe Getty Lee, you can see it here, Ranger down. Joe Lee, time and space, and he will finish. And that was much needed goal for the Warriors as they get back up 7-6, and we go back to the X in the Lars NJ battle. Sounds like a monster movie. Lars against NJ at the X. Been pretty even today. I think the edge might even go a little bit to Lars, especially after he just won that one. He's going to go backwards. But a good job. He's going to get it back to Mick Timmer, and Timmer has done an excellent job in a number of different aspects. They got time and space, fire, a quick one. Going to go wide. As Grady Fisher got off a quick one. I think, you know, regardless how this game ends up, I think Forest Hill Central has done exactly what a 1-3 team needs to do in this spot. They've stayed disciplined, they've hung in there, they've taken advantage of the Warrior mistakes, and they've kept this game uncomfortable for Brother Rice. Turnover, Rangers. That was a toss stick, fires, didn't get it. It's going to stay here. Timmer with another save. He's got a lot of them. Scandalaris has got it. He's going to pull it out smartly as they go yellow. So Joe Getty Lee has got 2, including the last one, which is the deciding goal right now. I'd like to see Salic get a little more active as well, and haven't called Biardi's name except for right there, but I think that was Frank. No, it was not. Actually, don't even see Frank out on the field. I know he had a knee injury in a scrimmage to start the season and did not play in the first game for the Warriors. Came back yesterday, had 2 goals, but have not seen him here in the second half, which is a key missing factor for, oh, that was tasty. Hello. Let's take a look at that one again. That was some high heat. Yes, sir. Step through. And that was a little bit of a smoke show there. As Brady Belowski making his presence felt and giving the Warriors a little bit more of a cushion here. And they now lead it 8-6 at 6:41 remaining in this one. Call some on NJ. Called interference on the wing on the Warriors. Love to look at that one again because I don't think I've ever heard that call. But a nice back check. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Warriors. So, as they say, Mark, ball don't lie. Exactly right. No lies, no lies, no lies. So Warriors have re-up. That is going to be heading right towards Fracassa Field. That's going to hit a bleacher, bounce onto the track. Now the fence, and saved by a Bob Stark over there, picked it up. Marcus Hudson maybe, or Chris Daggs. That was the timeout. Andy Shira. Andy Shira not happy, as he is not happy with Brody Newcorp on that one, as he refused to get a touch and didn't. Shira used his timeout, save a possession, 6:10 remaining. Warriors and Rangers. Heck of a game here so far, as the Warriors have reclaimed the lead. Let's talk a little bit about LLR Sports, covering the Midwest game with live broadcast, player features, and weekly lacrosse intelligence. You can follow along YouTube, Instagram, and X. LL Sports, along with BRSN, bringing you this broadcast built for moments that matter. All right, well, let's set the stage here. Warriors and Rangers in a battle here at Ambrose Field. The November winds have died down. I hope I didn't just jinx us, Mark, but for the moment, enjoy it while you can. But it is definitely not as bad as yesterday. But I will tell you that I am thoroughly decked out here with multiple hand and foot warmers, multiple jacks. I mean, the layer level has got to be at least 5, maybe 6. And that could be a contest, over under on number of layers. Good shot there, no slide again. Andrew Karras, that was that sweeping lefty that he had, scored the last goal for the Rangers. And a player down for the Warriors. Michael's got to shake that one off. This is where, help him, good back check. Oh, got that elbow up, got away with that one there. That was lucky. Let's take a look at that one again here just to show you guys before this comes back in. But you can see, watch the elbow get up a little high there. That was a good replay that we were able to catch, giving you the live action. Who's heading off there, Mark? Michael. It's not Keena. It's Kane. It is Kane. It is Kane. I mean, I was saying, it's not, yeah, I was mispronouncing it to say it's not. It's Kane. 24? Michael Kane. Shot, got it. Backside, laid on the defense. And room and space. The Rangers will not go down without a fight. 5:23. High heat there as Brody Newcorp picks up another one. So after that failure to get a touch, timeout by Andy Shira, number 9 comes right back. And number 9, the most famous number 9 of all time, Johnny Utah, Ohio State Buckeye. That's right. Yep, that's a good call. Nice job there. NJ's going to win that one. 0 distortion, sir. Again, I've got no Big Frank the Tank out there. Don't see him on the sidelines over there either. But again, it's, 24-hour turnaround, playing against one of the top teams, probably the top team in Ohio, St. Xavier, then coming right back and playing a well-coached, well-disciplined Forest Hill Central team, coming off 2 tough losses. But it's clear that the Rangers gained from those 2 losses as they played extremely hard here against Brother Rice. That's a force inside turnover. Warriors could use it. They're going to get out of there with it. Nice job. Great job. Way to dig it out. Nice work there. Lucas Jernick. I've not called his name before. I probably just butchered it, but great ground ball by 23. So we're going to hit the 4-minute mark here. Warriors clinging to a 1-goal lead here, 8-7. Very exciting at Ambrose Field. That is going to be needed about 2 more steps on that one there. 2 more steps to greatness. Joe Getty Lee. The excitement here at Ambrose Field is palpable. Scandalaris with it. He's got 2. Big boy ball. Had room there. Nothing. No need to force. Brady with it. Brady Salic gonna lose it again. He's had his struggles today. We're gonna get a flag on the play. We're gonna get a slashing call on the Rangers. Let's take a look at that one again. See what we can see. Got another flag. Oh, I think that's gonna be a foul language penalty. I'm gonna get an unsportsmanlike along with the slash. So the slash you can deal with. The unsportsmanlike, not so much in a 1-goal game here with 3:24 remaining. Same flag just twice. Same player. I think he's gonna get 2 minutes. He's gonna get one for the slash, and he's gonna get 1 for the unsportsmanlike, and that's exactly what's up on the board, folks. As Luca New, N-U-O, has a mental mistake there, and it's going to cost the Rangers greatly, as the Warriors are going to go man up for 2 whole minutes here with only 3:14 remaining. Fires, long range, not the shot they were looking for, especially when you got 2 minutes on the clock. They're gonna get a break though. That one is definitely not ball don't lie. That one is gift. That is a gift. They're gonna have to keep it in pretty soon as well. So the Warriors, now we got 1:28 remaining on the penalty, 2:50 on the game clock. And I'm gonna guess that the coaching staff is gonna let the Warriors know we don't need one from there. Whoa! I guess that's what you get, huh? Eventually. Let's get the replay again. Take that, broadcaster guy. As Scandalaris says, I want a tricky, tricky, tricky. So Scandalaris goes Run DMC, gets his 3rd, and the Warriors lead this one 9-7. Unclear, but I guess that was full-time penalty because I'm seeing, yeah. So yeah, the language was non-releasable, or he gave it to him first. We'll see, but it's still got 1:10 on the clock on the penalty, 2:32 on the game clock. So the Warriors are still man up. Wechter's going to fire one. Oh, that is a tasty save by Timmer as Wechter wound up with that long pole. And so the Rangers are still a man down, as just a unfortunate and critical mental error by the Rangers, but they're going to speed in the offensive zone. 43 seconds left. He's going, fires. It's going to be wide. As Joey Vanderveen, and now we got another flag down. And the referee is not happy with the Forest Hills Central bench as he's thrown another flag. They've still got 38 seconds on the original non-releasable penalty that was called on Luca New. The Warriors have added 1 off of that. We're going to get another penalty, I believe, on Forest Hills Central. Could be a bench penalty on head coach Andy Shira. And this is exactly why we need our walkie-talkies, because then we would know what's going on, especially with Mr. Holt back in the seat again as official statistician for the Warriors. Danny Holt's father came over, said hello last night. Danny Holt, one of the best, if not the best, face-off specialist here at Brother Rice. Statistic-wise, he is the best. And he's ranked number 1. That means he's the best. Warriors have to keep it in now as another 30-second penalty. So we've got 20 on the first and 26 on the second. So Warriors are now 2 men up, and they have to keep it in. Man open. Warriors 2 men up. First one is about to expire. 8 seconds in the first one. That's going to hit post. Third post of the day for the Warriors. So 12 seconds left in the first penalty, which was the non-releasable. 5 seconds left in the second one, which was the bench penalty on the Rangers. And now the first one was released. Second one is now 3, 2, 1, Scandalaris. That was a good look. So Rangers and Warriors now full strength. 1:23 left, Warriors by 2. Lead this one at 9-7. Good crowd on hand for Forest Hill Central. Warriors, we got a real good crowd on both sides of the ball, supporting the Warriors and the Rangers and the sport of lacrosse. About to hit the 1 minute mark. Now the Rangers are doubling the ball. Stepped out. Nope, we're gonna get a timeout here by head coach Ajay Chawla, as he wants to take a look at things set up, as the Rangers now are going to double all over the place. So we'll set the stage here. 58 seconds left. Warriors lead this one by 2. Warriors going to have to keep it in the box. 58 seconds remaining here. We can also use this opportunity to talk about our next broadcast right here on the BRSN Sport Network. It'll come your way on Tuesday, April 14th, as St. Francis de Sales from Ohio come in to visit at Ambrose Field. That'll be right here on the BRSN and LLR Sports Network. Catholic League matchup between those two teams. But more importantly, let's get back at this one here and see who's going to come out victorious, as the Rangers now are going to get out. And again, you've got a great advantage with Michael Timmer in goal, as he is very nimble with his feet, as we've seen all game long. So he's a good person to have double and out there covering people. The Warriors got to keep it in. Scandalaris had it. Now going to go to Brady Salic. Salic back to Scandalaris. Careful. Long pass. And this is exactly what head coach Ajay Chawla wanted to have done. Spread them out, tell them where to go, run some screens. Rangers have to press out or this one's going to be over. Joe Lee wants to shoot it, thought about it. Rangers' sense of urgency needs to come forward as we're ticking this one down. The Warriors appear they're going to win this one, as that is exactly what's going to happen. The Warriors' time ticking down, and that'll do it here. A hard fought game by both teams, but the Warriors are going to come out victorious in this one, 9-7. But a spirited effort by head coach Andy Shira and the Rangers. Not perfect by any means and not clean, but clearly more structured than what we saw less than 24 hours ago from the Warriors. They controlled possessions, but the difference tonight, they made a few more plays, more discipline offensively. And Forest Hill Central, many positives, as I mentioned. Competitive, had their stretches, but couldn't quite take control when the opportunity was there. So for Brother Rice, doesn't erase what happened yesterday against St. X, but it does change the conversation. They come up with the win, and that's the most important thing for sure. And so as I mentioned, our next game coming up in April against St. Francis de La Salles on the 14th, that Tuesday. The Warriors welcome them in. Catholic League matchup will be right here on the BRSN Sports Network. And so that'll do it here from Ambrose Field. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Mark Rottenberg, I'm John Losey. Thanks for watching the Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse on BRSN and LLR Sports. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks as the Warriors will battle St. Francis de La Salles right back here on Ambrose Field. Take care, everybody.
This is a BRSN broadcast presentation of Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, which is proudly sponsored by Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And the Shoulder Reliever, the patented doctor-created 40-day shoulder plan solution that works better than pain meds or expensive surgery or your money back.